Okay, well, I think it's what, week 10 of our semester. That's pretty amazing. It's going along quite quickly. And right now we are studying a course, cell and cellular respiration, which includes, all these different steps of like glycolysis and pyruvate oxidation and Krebs cycle and oxidative phosphorylation. And there's a lot of resources on the web to understand this, including Khan Academy, Crash Course. I've got some material on there as well. And for this class, basically, I'm following the book pretty closely. The only thing that's going to be really different or that's not in the book was in the first lecture where I talk a lot about the importance of cellular respiration, like how mitochondria, the evolution of mitochondria from endosymbiosis. And you want to make sure that you get that right because it's often taught incorrectly on the web. There was no phagocytosis. There was no engulfing. It was these two cells merged. And you'll also want to understand why cellular respiration and mitochondria are important for the future evolution of life, including, making paving the way for multicellular life, and also leading to the evolution of two sexes, sexual reproduction, and even apoptosis. I think it's pronounced apoptosis, but everybody else pronounces apoptosis, which is programmed cell death. So cellular respiration is really important. In years past, I would go over and diagram all the steps of these chemical reactions. And this semester, I'm not going to do that. So instead, you want to really focus on some of these evolutionary significance on it, and then the overall steps of it and what's coming out of those steps and where they are occurring. And that's really important. Now, in the class so far, one of the common questions I've been getting a lot from everybody has been wanting some feedback on the material, like on your tests and quizzes. And I can help out a little bit with that. As you know, I took over the class a couple weeks ago. And so if it's my stuff, I'll help you out as much as I can. Some of the previous homework assignments and test questions, you might want to hit your TAs up. If that is still unsatisfactory, hit Bruce or myself up, and I can help you go over it through a Zoom meeting. That usually works pretty well. Okay, let's see. I now have 3 videos and a podcast up for cellular respiration. So that's all we're going to get this week on that. And like I said, one of the things about my videos is they do not have quite the amount of detail of like how Krebs cycle works compared to the textbook. You can follow those around if you want. That the details of all the chemical reactions of Krebs cycle has been done ad nauseum across the web. I don't need to repeat that. So if you are wanting to understand that and you still can't, you can still come to me and I can explain it. But the book and all these other websites do a very good job of explaining in detail how each of these chemical reactions go. And I don't see a need for me to repeat that as well. I like to give you my spin on why it's important and make some of the pop references that make it a little bit more exciting to learn than just memorizing chemical equations. Although I enjoy that. Well, I'm going to be live here for a few more minutes. So if you've got a question, go ahead and shoot me in the live chat over here. And if I don't see any questions coming up soon, I'm going to sign off. You can see my green screen in the background. I've been practicing trying to make my videos a little bit better for you guys. And but other than that, I don't have much else this week. So if I don't see any questions here, all right, well, easy enough then. So next week we will move on. I think it's what do we do next week? It's photosynthesis. That's what I thought. I can't wait to do photosynthesis too, and I'll have all of that material posted up early next week. And I see there's not very many people. Thanks of you guys for showing up. I'll let you in on a little secret of my life. Our kid is due on Friday. Okay, when am I posting this week's homework? Always about homework, right? Yeah, excellent question. I'm getting that up now. Thank you, Megan. All right, any other questions? All right, well, y'all have a good weekend.